Janaka said, "Truly I am spotless and at peace, the awareness beyond natural causality. All this time I have been afflicted by delusion. As I alone give light to this body, so I do to the world. As a result, the whole world is mine, or alternatively, nothing is. So now that I have abandoned the body and everything else by good fortune, my true self becomes apparent. Waves, foam, and bubbles do not differ from water. In the same way, all this which has emanated from oneself is no other than oneself. When you analyze it, cloth is found to be just thread. In the same way, when all this is analyzed, it is found to be no other than oneself. The sugar produced from the juice of the sugar cane is permeated throughout with the same taste. In the same way, all this produced out of me is completely permeated with myself. From ignorance of oneself, the world appears, and by knowledge of oneself, it appears no longer. From ignorance of the rope, it appears to be a snake, and by knowledge of it, it does so no longer. Shining is my essential nature, and I am nothing other than that. When the world shines forth, it is only me that is shining forth. All this appears in me, imagined due to ignorance, just as a snake appears in the rope, the mirage of water in the sunlight, and silver in mother of pearl. All this, which has originated out of me, is resolved back into me too, like a jug back into clay, a wave into water, and a bracelet into gold. How wonderful I am! Glory to me, for whom there is no destruction, remaining even beyond the destruction of the world, from Brahma down to the last clump of grass. How wonderful I am! Glory to me, solitary, even though with a body neither going or coming anywhere, I who abide forever, filling all that is. How wonderful I am! Glory to me, there is no one so clever as me, I who have borne all that is forever without even touching it with my body. How wonderful I am! Glory to me, I who possess nothing at all, or alternatively possess everything that speech and mind can refer to. Knowledge, what is to be known, and the knower, these three do not exist in reality. I am the spotless reality in which they appear because of ignorance. Truly, dualism is the root of suffering. There is no other remedy for it than the realization that all this that we see is unreal, and that I am the one stainless reality, consisting of consciousness. I am pure awareness, though through ignorance I have imagined myself to have additional attributes. By continually reflecting like this, my dwelling place is in the unimagined. For me, here is neither bondage nor liberation. The illusion has lost its basis and ceased. Truly, all this exists in me, though ultimately it does not even exist in me. Recognizing that all this and my body too are nothing, while my true self is nothing but pure consciousness, what is there left for the imagination to work on now? The body, heaven and hell, bondage and liberation, and fear too, all this is pure imagination. What is there left to do for me whose very nature is consciousness? I do not even see dualism in a crowd of people, so what do I gain if it is replaced by a desert? I am not the body, nor is the body mine. I am not a living being, I am consciousness. It was my thirst for living that was my bondage. Truly, it is in the infinite ocean of myself that, stimulated by the colorful waves of the world, everything suddenly arises in the wind of consciousness. In the infinite ocean of myself, the wind of thought subsides, and the world boat of the living being traders is wrecked by lack of goods. How wonderful it is that in the infinite ocean of myself, the waves of living beings arise, collide, play, and disappear in accordance with their nature.